Hello world, Geriatric Geek here. How in the heck are you? I hope you're doing great. It's another beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas, the 24th of November, day before Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys for tomorrow. Hope you don't have to work this week. Yeah, so hope you're staying safe. Anyway, beautiful morning here in North Las Vegas. It's only going to be up into like 63 today is going to be the high. So clear skies, sunny, looks beautiful out there. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. As you can tell by the description already, we've got a thrifting haul. That's right. I went to Deseret, what do they call it? Deseret Thrift. Deseret, of course, is run by is a Mormon thrift store. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I should say. That's what they like to be called nowadays. Anyway, they have really good prices on. They don't always have really good selection of movies, but they have really good prices. At least here in our area, they're only $2 for everything. DVDs, Blu-rays, everything's $2. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna check these out. Not a very long video. That's cool. Yeah, you know, I filled in a few Disney things that I didn't have, so I'm happy for that. One being Home on the Range. Yeah, Home on the Range. PG, 76 minutes, 2004. It's a musical comedy. This was Disney's 45th animated film. And it got a PG rating. Do you know why? You know why? Because Roseanne Barr, does some of the voices. Cuba Gooding Jr. and Judi Dench also does some voices in this. But anyway, Roseanne uses the term. She does an udder. You know, cows udders. She does an udder comment. So this movie got a PG rating because of an udder comment. I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, let's see. Round up the family and get ready for a whole lot of fun with Disney's hilarious animated comedy Home on the Range. When a greedy outlaw schemes to take possession of the Patch of Heaven dairy farm, three determined cows, a karate-kicking stallion named Buck, and a colorful corral of critters join forces to save their home. The stakes are sky high as this unlikely animal alliance risk their hides and match wits with a mysterious band of bad guys. Home on the Range. I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I've seen this one. Probably back in 2005 or so. So I don't remember it, but hey, I needed it to fill in my gaps on my Disney. Speaking of filling in gaps, wow, this is a real reach, but I was happy that Deseret had a bunch of this stuff. Something called Eloise. I had never heard of this one. Eloise at the Plaza. G-rated, 88 minutes, 2003. It's an adventure comedy. Actually gets pretty good reviews. Like I said, I've never seen it. If you guys have seen this or any of these, feel free to leave a comment down below on what you thought of it. Eloise. It was a TV movie, from what I understand, with Julie Andrews and Jeffrey Tambor, who I enjoy. I've always enjoyed Jeffrey. Based on a best-selling children's classic, Eloise at the Plaza brings one of literature's most beloved characters to life in a new heartwarming and hilarious movie that is reason for celebration. Eloise is a fun-loving little girl with a knack for finding adventure every place she looks. While under the care of her rather wonderful nanny, who's Julie Andrews, Eloise tries to play matchmaker to a lonely prince and wrangle an invitation to the society event of the season. Join the New York City's most adventurous 6-year-old in this charming new family film. I'll have to check it out when the grandkids come. Next up, this is not a Disney one, but one of my favorite actresses. If I'm gonna watch comedy, I'm gonna watch Goldie Hawn. In Protocol. That's right, Protocol is PG, 96 minutes from 1984. I do remember seeing this the very day it came out. I like Goldie Hawn. What can I say? She's funny. Quirky, funny. Will the corridors of power in our nation's capital ever be the same? Not after Sonny Davis, whose Goldie Hawn, arrives. The ditzy D.C. cocktail waitress goes from serving drinks to serving her country after saving an Arabian dignitary from an assassination attempt. What Sonny thinks she says and what she says and does is hugely funny, thanks to work by writer Buck Henry, director Herbert Ross, and Academy Award winner Hawn, charmingly back in her country's service after cheery stints in Private Benjamin and Swing Shift. Yeah, I like Goldie. Let me know if you guys enjoy her stuff. I met her once, or actually, yeah, once, on the island of Hawaii, the Big Island, Kona Village Resort. That's where my wife and I went on our honeymoon, some 1984 or so, and yeah, we met her. She was there in the back then, and Kona Village Resort is no longer. I'm hoping they get it back up and running, but it was destroyed by a storm or two, so loved that place. Anyway, we were all living, you live in individual huts with grass roofs. Really cool. Next up, set one of Single-Handed. Set one. It's a set 278 minutes from 2007. It's a drama thriller. It's a TV series. This was made in Ireland. That's kind of why I picked it up. I enjoy watching things from Ireland. I'm Irish. So yeah, this actually gets really good reviews. When Garda Sergeant Jack Driscoll returns home to the windswept west coast of Ireland, his father and predecessor at his new post warns, out here it's a team of one. As chief law enforcement officer in this insular community, Jack soon learns the hard truth in those words. Small town life presents challenges he never faced in Dublin, among them winning the respect of the villagers and escaping the shadow of his father, whose methods relied more on pragmatism than principle. Look fun. I enjoy these kind of movies. Next up, another Walt Disney one that I didn't have. Kind of one of those, it's a fantasy one. Bridge to Terabithia. There we go. Got it. PG, 95 minutes, 2007 fantasy drama. Gets really good reviews. Again, this is one I have not seen. So looking forward to checking this one out. Evidently, it's a sad movie. Not really. I don't really like sad movies, but my wife will like this one, and it's a good family flick, evidently. So let me know down below if you've seen it, and if it's really sad, let me know. From Walt Disney Pictures and Walden Media comes Bridge to Terabithia, the exhilarating and heartwarming fantasy adventure about the power of imagination, the magic of friendship. Tired of being bullied at school and neglected at home, Jess and Leslie escape into the woods, where Leslie opens Jess's mind to the amazing kingdom of Terabithia. It's a secret land where they reign supreme among the giants, ogres, and other fantastical creatures they create. As their imaginations soar and their friendship deepens, they discover how to rule their own kingdom, fight the forces of darkness, and change their lives forever. Based on the Newbery Medal-winning book Bridge to Terabithia, will take you to a journey you'll never forget. Okay, let me know if you've seen that one. Next, I kind of got this one for my wife and me, but one reason I got it is because one of the movies has Jack Palance, and I used to live very close to Jack Palance when I lived in Tehachapi, California. Actually, he lived in Big Bear, but that wasn't very far from where I was. 20 wild westerns, marshals and gunmen. This 20-film Western Super Pac contains some of the greatest Western films and legendary stars of the 20th century. Don't miss classic John Wayne, Lee Van Cleef, Chuck Connors, Jack Palance, and others as they fight to stay alive and bring the bad guys to justice. On disc 1, we've got Beyond the Law, Proud and the Damned, Rainbow Valley, Kentucky Rifle, and Pioneer Woman has William Shatner in it. Okay, from 1973. Let's see, the next one, The Young Land, Randy Rides Alone, The Proud Rebel, Revenge of a Gunfighter, had Jack Palance and Franco Nero in it from 1968, and King of the Cowboys with Roy Rogers. This 2, Red Blood, Yellow Gold, There's a Noose Waiting for You, Trinity, The Star Packer, John Wayne, Little Moon and Judd McGraw, The Light of Old Santa Fe with Roy Rogers and Gabby Hayes, one of my favorites, Long Live Your Death, Sagebrush Trail, Trinity and Sartana Are Coming, She Came to the Valley, and Raiders of Old California. We'll see. Anyway, I want to watch the Jack Palance ones for sure. Let me know if you guys have seen any of those. Now, one of my favorite pickups that I found, I couldn't believe I found this. It was brand new factory sealed when I picked it up. One of the discs was loose, but I had to save it. But holy moly, guys. Smothered. That's right. The censorship troubles of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. I don't know if you guys know about this show or have heard about it. This is 92 minutes long, 2002 documentary about the Smothers Brothers show from 1967, which I watched a lot as a kid. It was on CBS. And of course, in 1967, the Vietnam War was going on. It was crazy, crazy times. And this show was eventually canceled by CBS because of its being controversial. And they took some stands against the Vietnam War that CBS evidently didn't like. More than a film, Smothered is an incredible slice of America's media and pop culture history. It tells the story of the censorship struggles of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, broadcast on CBS from 1967 until it was prematurely struck from the airwaves in 1969. As beloved hosts of the infamously funny variety show, Tom and Dick Smothers pioneered a turning point in American television history, using friendly folk music and wholesome charm to bring a new brand of political commentary to the American public. In the era of such escapist entertainment as Bewitched, I love Bewitched, Bonanza, watch that too, and the Beverly Hillbillies, the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour broke all the rules and captured our nation's attention, paving the way for such hit television shows as Saturday Night Live and Late Night with David Letterman. So yeah, I was real happy to get this one. The disc was in good shape, so I was happy about that. That thing's going for like $40 on Amazon or whatever. It's crazy. Next up, again, one of my favorites when I was young, Jerry Lewis as the Nutty Professor. The Nutty Professor is 107 minutes long from 1963. Not rated, comedy, sci-fi, of course. I love Jerry Lewis. I'm not a big fan of when he becomes Buddy Love. That's what he turns into when he drinks this potion. But yeah, he's funny. What a crazy guy, Jerry Lewis. Enjoyed the heck out of watching him. Next up, another little Disney thing. Fill in the... I got all these stickers on. I'm sorry, I'll have to take these stickers off later, but wanted to show you guys this video. Sky High. Sky High is PG, 100 minutes from 2005, an adventure comedy. Gets pretty good reviews, and it's got Kurt Russell. Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. Anyway, and also Bruce Campbell's in this thing. I didn't realize that until I read the synopsis and stuff. So It looks fun. I've not seen this one, so let me know down below what it's like. A super adventure of heroic proportions, this crowd-pleasing hit from Walt Disney Pictures stars Hollywood favors Kurt Russell and Kelly Preston. The son of legendary heroes Commander and Jetstream, young Will Stronghold carries huge expectations as he enters a high-tech high school known for molding the heroes of tomorrow. With no apparent superpowers of his own, however, Will seems destined to grow up a mere sidekick. But as he discovers his true strengths, he'll also learn that it takes loyalty and teamwork to truly become a hero. Sounds cheesy. Let me know if this is any good, guys. We shall see. All right. Another Silver Series. Treat Williams, Antonio Fargas, and Janet Agren in Night of the Sharks. Night of the Sharks is not rated 86 minutes. It's an action flick. Doesn't get very good reviews, but it was shot in Cancun, from what I understand. So that's why I like it. I have gone scuba diving in and off of Cancun, and crazy stuff. I've actually seen sharks down there, so thought I'd pick this up, check it out, show it to my wife. She likes these kind too. In this gripping action adventure, a shark hunter, Treat Williams, appears to be living a quiet and peaceful life in a sleepy Mexican fishing village. But not all as it appears, because he is being eaten away with revenge and is plotting to get even with a corrupt corporation that murdered his brother. Set in beautiful Cancun, Mexico, the action revolves around a voracious, one-eyed giant shark, stolen diamonds, a sunken ship, and a barbaric murder on the Night of the Sharks. If you've never been to Cancun, if you get the chance, some of the best white sand beaches you'll ever find. Next up, that's right, another. What are we doing? Oh, it's got all the books and stuff falling around. Thought the disc was loose. Dennis Quaid in The Rookie. Some reason I didn't have this. I'm glad to pick it up. It's in really good shape. G-rated, 127 minutes from 2002. Of course, it's a family drama kind. Love Dennis Quaid, and evidently it's based on a true story. I think I've seen this. I kind of remember it, but it's not sticking out in my brain for some reason. From the studio that brought you Remember the Titans comes an inspirational film based on a true story. Jim Morris, played by Dennis Quaid, father, teacher, and high school coach, thought his dream was over. He'd had his shot playing baseball, blew out his shoulder, and retired without ever making it to the big leagues. Then in 1999, Coach Morris made a fateful bet with his perpetually losing team. If they won the district championship, Morris, who threw a 98-mile-per-hour fastball, would try out for the majors. The team went from worst to first, and Jim, living up to his end of the bargain, threw caution to the wind and was on the road to becoming the oldest rookie in the major leagues. This heartfelt, uplifting story about not giving up on your dreams is a remarkable and affecting story that will have everyone cheering. Yeah, good. I mean, I remember it being good. I just don't remember all the particulars. Gonna have to recheck this one out. Next up, another Disney film, which is this one's kind of weird. Remember where I told you I picked these up? Deseret thrift store, the Mormon thrift store. Walt Disney did a Mormon story. That's right. The Other Side of Heaven is about a Mormon missionary that goes to, I believe it's Tonga. They have a big presence in the Pacific Isles. So, The Other Side of Heaven. I do not remember ever seeing this one. It is a PG, 113 minutes from 2001. Yeah, kind of a these poor missionaries. I've actually had them over to my house and had dinner with many Mormon missionaries. I enjoy talking with them and stuff. I'm not a member of the church, but I do enjoy talking with them in their spirit. They have positive attitudes. If they send them into these weird places, and it's always a cultural shock for them, uh, Tonga and who knows where. I mean, they go all over the world. Walt Disney's Home Entertainment presents The Other Side of Heaven, a thrilling and epic adventure starring Anne Hathaway and Christopher Gorham, when 19-year-old John Groberg is sent on a 3-year mission to Tonga. He has no idea what he's getting into. In fact, just getting to Tonga is fraught with danger and unbelievable obstacles. Once there, he finds himself in the midst of a culture as remote to him as the island is to his Idaho Falls home. Notwithstanding the language and lonely for the girl he left behind, John faces suspicion, distrust, typhoons, tidal waves, mosquitoes, and other perils of man and nature as he reaches out to the people of Tonga. Filled with adventure, breathtaking scenery, and humor, The Other Side of Heaven is a coming-of-age film your whole family will enjoy. Let me know if you've seen it, what you thought. Yeah. Sounds interesting. Okay, last thing I picked up, I love my shark stuff, so I got this metal case called Killers of the Deep. Killers of the Deep is G-rated from 2011. The ocean's silent predators. Marine biologists have long been fascinated with predators from the sea. From the majestic great white shark to the damselfish. Dangerous darn fish. If you don't know anything about damselfish, look them up. Crazy fish. One of the smallest creatures in the ocean, but also one of the fiercest. They are all revealed in Killers of the Deep, a jaw-dropping 3-disc exploration of underwater predators and their prey. Explore creatures that come out at night, camouflage amongst marine animals, and the methods some use to protect themselves in the jungle that is the ocean. Follow the movements of sharks, by far the sea's most fearsome creatures, and see shark attacks and near misses like never before. The ocean has never been so fierce. There you go, guys. Killers of the Deep. So, like I said before, let me know down below if you've seen any of those flicks and what you thought of them. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, and it helps the algorithm. Also, hit the notification bell so that you'll know every time I drop a video. Going to be having, just so you know, I'll be having a Dollar Tree video probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm kind of hoping I have one more store that I'm hoping will put their stuff out tomorrow or Friday. So I may end up having to do my video on Saturday, but we'll see. So I've done pretty good so far. This time around, they've got a bunch of MGM stuff and not a lot of horror. So anyway, I'm not real excited about it, but I'll check it out. You guys check it out. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving tomorrow. Hope you stay safe. Keep that positive attitude about you, and keep smiling. So until the next time, peace.